Hello and welcome to Man on Football Manager with me, Dan. Today we are doing something a little bit different. In the majority of my videos I am travelling forward in time to see future possible outcomes. Today, however, I will be going back in time to the year 1992. I was 2 years old at this point. I had no idea what the Premier League was. The plan for today is to see if we can rewrite history. With all the data that this game has, who does Football Manager think will win the first Premier League? I would like to quickly thank the mad scientist for this amazing work he has done on this database, but I think it's now time we get straight to it. Catch you in a second. So here we are, guys, in 1992. Well, the 1992 database, do not look in the top right corner where it says 2021. This game can only do so much. But we've got everything we need from 1992. We've got 22 teams, not 20 teams like you see currently in 2022. We have the likes of Wimbledon, QPR, Oldham and Coventry in the Premier League. The Premier League is not even the top league in the world in terms of reputation. The mad scientist has also provided logo packs, face packs, kit packs and even a Wonder Kids shortlist for this database. However, I haven't used that. I've still got the current game logos and stuff, so apologies for that. But if this becomes a regular thing where I use the database for experiments, I will go back in time and use other imagery and stuff. So let's have a look at some of these teams, shall we? So Man United, as we see here, Alex Ferguson is the manager. In real life in 1992, Alex Ferguson gave Man United their first Premier League win in 25 years or so, and he won it with this team. This team, which at the moment says Peter Schmeichel is the top player and is valued between 44 million and 132 million. A complete contrast for what it probably was back then. So here's the profile of Peter Schmeichel at 28 years old, and what a goalkeeper he was. We also have a 19-year-old Ryan Giggs here. Look at those physical attributes. I think this guy is going to go far, you know. Then we have the likes of Dion Dublin, who joined Man United from Cambridge for £1 million. And no, this is not the current Dion Dublin who's working on Homes Under the Hammer. This is the Dion Dublin that's hammering a lot of goals in the Premier League and may do so in this save. And another thing we see here on the Man United team sheet, in the under 23s we have the class of 92. We have David Beckham, we have Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, Nicky Butt. They're all 17 years old at this point, and I think they might do well themselves in the future. So here's a young David Beckham. His attributes don't look that great, if I'm going to be honest, but I think he's going to be a future star. It'll be interesting whether this game thinks he will be. Now moving over to Merseyside, in the Liverpool squad we've got John Barnes here, who's valued between 27 million and 80 million. What a player he was back in the day, and look at his attributes. There is a young 17-year-old Robbie Fowler here too. You've got a 20-year-old Steve McManaman, Ian Rush. This database has got them all, and to prove my point, there's also a 14-year-old Michael Owen on this database, who hopes to learn a lot while at Liverpool. I think he might do, to be honest. And then we can't talk about the first Premier League without a guy who scored a lot of goals that season before his injury. It's the legend and the 21-year-old Alan Shearer. Then over to Leeds, we have Gary Speed here, rest in peace, but he's a 22-year-old Welshman at this time, and his attributes look great as well. And he's worth 33 to 99 million, wow. Also at Leeds we have Eric Cantona, which his mental attributes are insane. I can't wait to play on this database. I feel like this is going to be fun, a fun experiment. Just to show some Londoners some love as well, we've got Ian Wright for Arsenal, who was 28 years old at this time, and his attributes look great as well. His finishing at 17, he's going to be a demon in this season. We also have the likes of Tony Adams at 25 years old. Look at the tackling, marking and heading for this guy. His work rate and teamwork, holy cow. I generally think that's probably better than some of the actual players in Football Manager 22, to be honest. That is what you call a proper centre back. And the same for Sol Campbell too. Only 17 years old at this point, and his attributes for a 17-year-old are incredible. So there we have it. I could show you some of the other leagues like the Italians or the Spanish, the likes of Real Madrid. I might leave that to another experiment because I feel like I'm going to use this database quite a lot in the next couple of weeks. I've got some big ideas. But for now, I'm just going to skip to the end of the season and see what Football Manager thinks happens in 1992. And I will catch you there right now. So we are in June now, at the end of the season, and sadly Man United did not win their first ever Premier League. It was Arsenal, and they won it with 30 wins, 7 draws, 5 losses and 97 points. Wow. Second place was Man United, and they got 93 points. They were only 4 points behind, and then both of those teams were well ahead of the other top 4. Leeds came third with 80 points, and so did Liverpool. Sadly, Chelsea, Oldham and Middlesbrough were relegated in this season, but it was very close at the bottom. From 14th onwards, there was only a couple of points behind. That is incredible. What a season this was. So the team overview, Man United had the most goals with 81 goals this season, followed by Arsenal with 74. And joint second with Arsenal and Leeds. Arsenal had the most clean sheets and the fewest goals conceded with only 36. But the player-wise, Mark Hughes was the top goal scorer this season with 28 goals. Eric Cantona just below with 27, and the same with Dean Saunders. Alan Shearer got more on this game with 21 goals than he did in real life. I think it was only about 16. And Mick Stockwell got the most assists with 20. Most clean sheets this season was Peter Schmeichel with 15. Well, it's joint first actually with David Seaman on 15. I didn't notice that, sorry about that. I'm quite surprised by the most goals because Teddy Sheringham is nowhere to be seen considering he was the top goal scorer in real life. Let's have a look where he ended. So here's Teddy Sheringham's profile, and he's wanted by Man United. Ooh, I wonder what happens if he does go to Man United. I'm not sure, you know. I think he could be a success, but I can't guarantee it. But for Nottingham Forest, he played 42 games. He played every game this season, but only got 16 goals, 4 assists and 2 Player of the Match awards with 7.13. The only thing about this league is I'm not quite sure this is correct. I think only the winner got to the Champions League and then the other were the UEFA Cup. I'm not sure. People are most likely going to know more than me, so please let me know in the comments below. So for the FA Cup, Leeds won 3-1 against Sheffield United. And this was the Leeds side that captured the FA Cup. And the winners of the League Cup were Liverpool this season, 2-1 against Ipswich. And like I did for Leeds, this is the Liverpool side that won them the League Cup. And the winner of the Champions League this season was AC Milan, who beat Monaco 3-2. And same again, this is the Milan side. And for anyone that cares, here's the AS Monaco side too. So there we have it, guys. Thank you for watching this little experiment, if you can call it an experiment, kinda is. I have some plans for this database, but I'd love to know what you would like me to do with this database too. Do you want to see a current player in 2022 travel back in time to 1992? I kinda do. Do you want to see a whole team go to 1992? Or do you want to do it the other way, where a team here from 1992 is in the current season, 2022? Like I said, it's all up to you. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you at the next one.